So I woke up this morning and thought, hey, what if I broke Minecraft? Because that's what normal people think about over breakfast. I'm gonna try collecting all the blocks that you're not supposed to touch, like ever. We're talking barrier blocks, command blocks, basically the stuff that makes Mojang wake up in a cold sweat. No creative mode, no commands, just glitches, questionable redstone, and a plan that's about 12% thought out, maybe even less at this point. But what I do know is that I will be starting with bedrock, which is definitely the most well-known out of all the... So obviously everybody knows you can't just mine bedrock, so I'm gonna have to do some pretty crazy things to get this bedrock first. Now, the only way that I know of getting bedrock easily is going back in time and going to a past update. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a pretty simple time machine to go back to 15W47C, which is, in my opinion, the easiest version to get bedrock. So we're just going to do this, and let me get a chest to store my stuff. So now I'm going to store all my stuff in this chest and take off all of this. And wow, I'm naked. I'm naked. Don't look at me, guys. I'm naked. But we're gonna go ahead and enter the time machine, and we're going to travel back to 15W47C. Alright, so now I am back in 15W47C, and as you can see, this is so old. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of difficult. I can't lie to you guys. But firstly, I need to start off by getting a bunch of tools and materials. Luckily, that shouldn't be too hard. I just need to find like one set of diamonds and then duplicate them all, because duplication glitches are super easy in these older versions. So let's go ahead and do an early game grind, I guess, because we got to make it to the end pretty fast. Alright, I've got full iron armor and some iron tools, and I'm ready to go mining for some diamonds. Yes, there we go. For some reason, finding diamonds in this version with like this texture just feels so rewarding. It looks awesome. But now that we have diamonds, we can go back up to the surface and just duplicate them. It's not cheating. Trust me, it's fine. Google said so. Alright, so after some off-camera mining, we have our house, and this is going to be our base of operations, for the time being at least. So now the next step is we have to get to the end, and that might be a little difficult. So I need to find some ender pearls and some blaze rods. Yeah, okay, this is going to take a while. Alright, I got one blaze rod, and that's enough for me. I just need to duplicate it a few times, and then I'll have like a stack. But now comes the hard part. I need to get at least one ender pearl. And in this version... Can I stop placing torches, please? In this version, ender pearls are not easy to get because endermen don't spawn in the nether. So I'm going to have to go to a desert and do some OG strats and try to get an ender pearl. Okay, I don't know if you can see it over there, but there is an enderman over there. It's just about to try to find a desert, but I got kind of lucky. Hopefully, he drops me an ender pearl. That would be great. All right, I'm about to jump him. Oh, uh-oh. Not good. Please drop me an ender pearl. Dude, endermen are beasts in this version. What the heck? I'm actually gonna die to this enderman, bro. What is happening? Why can't I kill this guy? Yes, and he dropped his pearl. Let's go. Now we just need to duplicate it, and then we can go to the end. Awesome. That's awesome. Let's go. All right, so now I'm going to try to find the end dimension. I think I'm all ready. I just need to defeat the ender dragon, and then we will be able to get bedrock. So, here we go, I guess. This is not one of my favorite things to do. I do not enjoy going to the end and fighting the ender dragon. Okay, so it looks like the stronghold was right below us, so I'm just going to go ahead and dig down here and pray that it is. Oh, wow, that is insanely lucky. I just dug straight into the portal room. All right, so we're going to put all the eyes in, and hopefully this all goes okay. I got some blocks to build with. Okay, let's go. God, I hate fighting the ender dragon so much. It's so awful. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I feel it. I feel it. No, bro. There's an Enderman chasing me too. No, dude. Oh my god. Okay, that was way too close. That was way too close. He's almost dead. I almost beat him. We are so close. We're so close. Yes. All right, there we go. We took down the Ender Dragon. Oh wait, that wasn't even like our main objective. I'm supposed to like, I'm getting it. Oh my god. Everything bad just happened at once, bro. Okay, so now I'm back home. We need to craft up a few end crystals to try to respawn the Ender Dragon, because this is how we're going to get the bedrock. Now, luckily for me, end crystals are super easy to craft, and I only need 5, actually. Is it like this? Yeah, there we go. So we have a few extra. That's fine. And we can get our first illegal item, and that's going to be bedrock. And obviously, I'm going to duplicate it and get like a couple stacks of bedrock, because that's gonna be awesome. And I might, where am I going? I'm not going the right way. And I can probably use that for some farms in my world, low-key, but I might not do that because it is like an illegal item I probably shouldn't use. All right, so now we are in the end again, and I'm a little scared to do this because I don't want to die and lose all my progress. So yeah, hopefully this works first try, but I doubt it will, honestly. But we will find out. So basically what we have to do first is we have to place an end crystal here, and that replaces the top bedrock. And then we're going to go ahead and kind of like place it like we're respawning the Ender Dragon. But on the last one, we want to break it before it activates. So I hope this protects me. There we go. Okay, so now if we go... Oh, it's right there. There it is. There's the bedrock. I thought I was going to go through the end portal, but no. We got the bedrock, guys. That was... go me. That was a lot easier than I expected it to be. Wow, there's a lot of Endermen. But now what we can do is we can duplicate this bedrock and transfer it over to my main world. Alright, so I put all the bedrock into a chest in the nether, and basically how we transfer our items is a little complicated. So obviously this is a whole separate world, right? So what we have to do is we have to take this nether dimension file, copy it over to my main world, and then the items will be in the nether of my main world, and then I can revert my main world's nether back to the original nether, and hopefully my game doesn't corrupt. That would be not good. That'd be really bad. So, yep. Okay, let's go try. First of all, let me just go ahead and get rid of all my items because I don't want these anymore. And we can head back to our time machine. All right, let's go ahead and enter and go back to my main world. All right, and we're back in my world, but I have to break this iron door because I forgot to give myself items or a way to get out of here. So, yeah, let's do that. Oh, yes. If it's so nice to have items, bro. It is so unbelievably nice to have an elytra. Thank the Lord. I was getting so sick of just walking around. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my storage room really quickly, grab some fireworks, and I'm gonna make a new nether portal because all my other ones are above bedrock. And I'm kind of scared to do this, guys. I can't lie. I really hope this works. If it doesn't, my world's probably gonna corrupt, which would not be good. I don't know if you guys knew that, but if my world corrupts, that's probably not a good thing. But if it doesn't, we are going to have so much bedrock, and it's going to be awesome. What? I made this too big. Dumb. Whatever. That's good enough. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Please, 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 please work. I'm in the nether. I am in the nether. I've never seen this place in my life, though. So now I just need to fly to... Take a picture of the coordinates. Let me pull those up. -2, 41. And if I fly to those coordinates, there should be some bedrock waiting there for me. There's no way it actually worked. Oh my god. Genuinely, I'm so surprised right now. Oh my god, it worked. I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked. This is crazy. I have so much bedrock. I'm gonna go through this portal, and I'm just like in the middle of nowhere. That's fine. I don't know my chords in the nether. But guys, I have so much bedrock in my inventory in my hardcore world. I'm so excited to get the rest of these illegal items. And once I get home, all I have to do next is reset my nether because I do need to repair my elytra. So hopefully my nether resets and stuff. I guess for now, we'll just put all of it right here. Boom. There we go. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my nether and then go repair my elytra. Alright, now that all my stuff is repaired, we can head back over to the time machine. And, oh, there's a bunch of mobs. It's a little scary. Ooh, you know what? Let's go to sleep first. Alright, there we go. Let's take off all my armor and totem, and we'll just put everything away. And I'm going to keep a lever. I'll put it right here. So now let's head back to Minecraft Beta 1.9 pre-release 3. Boom. Okay, so now we are in Minecraft Beta 1.9 pre-release 3, and as you can tell, this is very old. Yeah, it's insanely old. But if you're wondering how we're gonna find the end so easily, you can see those glass pillars over there. That is the stronghold, so makes my job a lot easier. And our only objective for this update, get some end portal frames and enchant some armor and tools. Now, I did get lucky and spawn next to a village, so I don't think there's actually anything useful in villages yet. Unfortunately, I didn't find one with a blacksmith, which kind of sucks, but there is some wool here, so we can get beds pretty easily. Oh, this is not going to be a fun version. I can already tell. This is going to suck. Not even trade yet? No, you cannot even trade yet. That's how old this version is. But yeah, once I find like 1 diamond, I will be fine, and I'll be good. And I can't lie to you guys, I will be excited to get out of this version because what was that noise? That was so scary. I forgot to just have like the random noises in this. Sure, this is my house now, guys. I'm sorry. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to dig down and go strip mine. Diamonds! Yes, let's go. Oh, I thought I didn't get it for a second. Okay, 2 diamonds. That's fine. Oh, more diamonds. Let's go. So now all I have to do is duplicate these, and then we will be ready to get our second illegal item. All right, I think this should be enough diamonds for what I need to do. So now we can go ahead and start getting our illegal item. All right, so the first step that we need to complete to get our illegal item is we need to get some gunpowder. And that shouldn't be too hard considering it's nighttime, but the mobs in this version are actually like they're on some crazy timing. So hopefully I can do this. There we go. There we go, I have 5 gunpowder, which is all that I need. And I just need 5 sand, and we can go ahead, or wait, 4 sand? I have enough materials for TNT, so we're good. Now, I'm not too sure how to make TNT, but I think it's like this. Yes, perfect. All right, so now what we do is we gotta run over to these glass pillars. And this is exactly where the end portal is going to be, which is just awesome. I love this feature. It's great. I found the end portal. Now I'm going to break this spawner. Wait, no, I'm not going to break the spawner. I'm going to keep it. But so what we do is we're going to just fill all this lava in first so none of the end portal frames burn. And also, yeah, these look a little crazy. They do not look like end portals at all. But trust me, these are end portal frames. Yeah, so we're going to place TNT in the middle here and then blow. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to blow it up. And if this works... Yes, there we go. We have... Okay, well, it's not named anything, but these are in portal frames. So let's go. Now I'm going to go duplicate it. There's actually another village over here, which there could be some bookshelves in this village. I don't think there's any bookshelves, but there... Oh, I spoke too soon. There are. There's also black... Okay, no chest in the blacksmith. That's fine. But we found bookshelves, which is really good. So that is going to make my life a lot easier. Now let's head back to our home base and duplicate all these items. All right, there we go. We have a stack of end portal frames and a stack and a little bit of bookshelves. So now what we can do is I need to... Oh, I still need a book, don't I? For an enchanting table. Dang it. All right, I have my enchanting table. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right, now everything is enchanted. So now what we can do is we can head back to our time machine and go to our next update, which is going to be Beta 1.9 pre-release 4. All right, let's go. All right, now we are in Beta 1.9 pre-release 4. And as you can see, all of my armor and tools have feather falling. That's why I enchanted them before I got out of that update. So our objective in this update is to get a monster spawner. And to do that, I'm going to need to get Silk Touch. Oh boy, it's going to be a little difficult, but let's try our hardest to find a monster spawner. And while I'm at it, let me just put all this armor and tools away in the illegal items section. So we have a pretty crazy chest right now. And as you can see, the end portals actually look like end portals now, which is pretty cool. Guys, I just realized I don't think I'm in the right version. I think I'm in, hold on. I think I'm in 1.9 and not beta 1.9. Okay. All right. Okay. I hate to say it, but that world I was in got so messed up that I have to restart. I have to restart. I have to get in portals all over again. I have to get the feather falling armor and tools all over again. So, yep. Okay. Give me a little bit to do that, I guess.
One eternity later.
Alright, so now that I'm back, I have all of my illegal items in this chest here. And it actually didn't take me too long to get going again, so it wasn't too bad. But now what we need to do is we need to get Silk Touch on a pickaxe so we can pick up a monster spawner. Now, the most common level that you get Silk Touch at is unfortunately level 46. So I've got some grinding to do. Alright, so after a little while of AFKing, I got my 46 levels. So now it's time to go back up to the surface and absolutely pray that we get Silk Touch, because if we don't, we have to do that all over again. That took me probably 2 hours to get this much XP, and if we don't get Silk Touch, it will all be for nothing. So let's hope we get Silk Touch. I'm going to try to find a level 46 enchant, but if I can't, I'll probably go for like another just like level 40. Alright, 45, come on. Gotta be Silk Touch. Oh my god. Okay, back down to the grinder. Alright, we're back. I have 46 levels again, but it's nighttime, so I'm a little scared. 44, come on. Oh my god. Okay. Back down again. Yes! There we go. Okay, we got our Silk Touch pickaxe. So what I'm gonna do is turn down my sound. That rain is insanely loud. Alright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the end, and I'm going to break the silverfish spawner, because I might want to keep that zombie spawner if I ever need, like, XP in the future, you know? Let's see if this works. Come on. I really hope this works. Come on, come on. Yes! Okay, we got our next illegal item. We got a monster spawner. Now, if we place this down, I do know what this does when we place it down, so let me go up to the surface, and I will show you guys what happens when we place the monster spawner down. Oh my god, the mobs in this version are on some timing, bro. You also, like, you just cannot go to sleep in this version. It sucks. Alright, watch this. I'm about to go to sleep, right? Yep, I'm sleeping. Just wakes me up, and something spawns inside my house every time. So annoying. Okay, so I have a stack of monster spawners now. Now I'm gonna place this down and watch what this does. This is actually crazy. The pig spawner, it just spawns pigs. And when I transfer it back to my hardcore world, it should do the exact same thing and just spawn pigs. Now before I can use my time machine, I have to go back down to the end and get some obsidian, make my nether portal, and transport my items back to my hardcore world, because the monster spawner was the last quote-unquote easy item that we're gonna be getting in this video. Okay, so I'm not fully sure if this will work. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it does work. Okay, so there is a nether in this version. Alright, great. So I'm going to go ahead and take some cobblestone, and I'm going to pick up all my illegal items, and we're going to go to the nether. And we'll put all of our feather falling tools and armor there, our end portals, and our monster spawners. I think that's all my illegal items. You know what? We'll put my stake in there as well. And we'll cover it all up. And then we'll go to my hardcore world, and hopefully it works. Let me take a screenshot of the coordinates. Alright, so now we are back in my hardcore world in the time machine. Magically, I don't know how I ended up here. I didn't go into the time machine in the beta world, but that's okay. Yup. Yes, it worked. Alright, let's see. Is everything in there? Yup. Let's go. Perfect. Okay, so now let's just fly back home. We put all these items with the other illegal stuff, and then we have to get the hard blocks. Unfortunately, I'm not excited for that. So I guess now that we've put all of our items away, we can go ahead and go back to our time machine. Alright, let's go. Okay, so now we are in the 1 block at a time update, and this is going to be very difficult. You might be wondering why I have 2 hands, because in this update you can only carry 1 block at a time. So yeah, and to get these illegal items I have to actually make it to the end dimension with just my hands. I don't even have an inventory. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick up this chicken, and actually with the chicken we can just fly. And I don't know why I have a log on my head, but I do. But now what we need to find is a ruined portal, and that's going to allow us to get to the nether. This chicken is going to be our saving grace throughout this run. And I've already found a pink sheep. Always. I swear, literally, anytime I try to make a video, I find a pink sheep. So we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna... What? Okay, that's cool. Oh, there we go. There's a ruined nether portal. Sick. Okay, so... Now I need to break some obsidian by hand, which... yeah, that's not gonna be fun at all. But luckily it's on an island, so no mobs should attack me. So I should just be able to do it free. But it's definitely gonna take a pretty long time to do it. We have our flint and steel. We have a chicken. So we should just be able to light this. And yeah. Okay, so now we can go to the nether. Okay, so I have a chicken. And I'm in the nether. Now we just need to find a nether fortress. And we need to get some end portal frames. So hopefully this is not too difficult and I don't die. Oh, there's a chest. All right, give me an end portal frame. I just need one right now. There we go. All right, there we go. Now let's go find our chicken and then go back to the overworld and find the end portal. All right, so the way that you find the end portal in this version is you can throw the end portal frame up and it will point in the direction of the stronghold. But there is a trick to not having to break it every time. If you stand directly above a flower and then just throw it straight up. Oh, it's my offhand, that's right. It'll just point straight towards the stronghold and you can just pick it straight back up. And we are going to keep doing that until we find the stronghold. And then I'll have to go back to the nether and get more end portal frames, unfortunately. Oh, it's facing downwards now. Okay, so this means... Okay, well, I can't pick that up. This means that the stronghold is right below this. So now all I have to do is just dig down with my hands. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, guys. I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be so fun. Look at this, guys. I found some diamonds. This is really gonna help me out. But yeah, I've been going at this for a while. This might be one of the most painful things I've ever done in Minecraft. This absolutely sucks because I have to run back up every single time. I can only break 2 blocks at a time. Finally, we have reached the stronghold. This has taken forever, and I'm so excited to just finally get to the end. But just getting to the end isn't where our journey stops. That's literally just where it begins. So let's find something, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I've just been mining for so long. Oh, here we go. Here's the portal room. Super cool. Okay. So we're going to break this spawner first. And it looks like we have 3 portal frames. So that's not awful. So it means I got to get 9 more. Well, I have one up on the surface. So I need 8 more portal frames. Alright, there we go. We have opened up the end, but here comes the hard part. So we're going to take our buttons into the end, and I guess here we go. Alright, I've made it to the end island, and as you can see, there's just a bunch of random blocks being placed, because in this version, for some reason, Endermen just have random blocks, and they can place them. And I actually see one of our first illegal items right over here. It is this command block, but I cannot pick it up yet. I need to have a dropper first. So I'm going to build a little safe house and AFK for a little while, and then hopefully I should be able to just like have all the items like that. Okay, I found a dropper. So basically what we have to do is we place the dropper behind the block like this, and then we need to break the block under this command block here, and then we press the button and it comes into a falling state and we can just pick it up. And we're gonna put this in our little safe house just to keep it safe. Okay, I guess that's where it's gonna stay. Perfect. And we'll just come on down here and okay, sure. Alright, boom, there we go. We have this command block in here now. And now we can go ahead and pick up this command block here and take it. Wait, okay. Oh, I forgot how to pick it up for a second. Now we have all the command blocks. So now all we're missing is the jigsaw block, structure block, and the dreaded barrier block. And while I was waiting for more blocks to spawn, I actually made a little time machine because we will need it eventually. And we can go ahead and pick this up. Oh, there's the jigsaw block. The one with the puzzle piece on it. Okay, cool. That's literally right outside of my like house thingy. There we go. We have our jigsaw block now, and we can just throw this in here. Sure, perfect. Okay, now this place is looking pretty cursed, but we are just missing the barrier block now. So I'm going to AFK here for a couple of hours and let Enderman place a bunch of blocks down, and then hopefully when I come back, we'll find a barrier block somewhere. I spent a little while searching for the barrier block after AFKing, and eventually this happened. Oh! Oh my god! I found it! I actually found the barrier block. Holy. Okay, cool. So, this is just an outline, but this is the barrier block. I have no clue where this is gonna land. Alright, so I got it into the spot that I want it. Now I just need to go get the dropper and button back. And then we can use our awesome time machine to, well, actually grab the blocks. Alright, so now, the way we collect these items is we're gonna press all of these buttons. And when we update the game, all of the items should be in a drop state, hopefully. So, here goes nothing, I guess. So we're gonna press all the buttons. And we gotta be a little quick about this, just so they don't, like, despawn. Okay, all of them are in a drop state. Perfect. Now oh no, come on. Okay, now we have to head to our time machine and travel to 1.19. Alright, let's go, let's go. Boom. Okay, so now we are in 1.19. And if we run down here, we should see all of our items. Yes! Oh my god! Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, I still have the endstone on my head. That's funny. Can I pick this up? No. Okay. Well, bye-bye. So now all I need to do is make it back to the Nether and store all of these items and then transfer it to my hardcore world. I should just be able to put all of these blocks into here and then we can just cover it up and we can go back to my hardcore world and hopefully everything works. All we can do is pray. Okay, and we are back in 1.21 in my hardcore world, and boy does it feel good to have all of my items. Oh, this is great. This is actually amazing. I want you guys to try that update and see. I just want you to see how difficult it is. But anyways, if we go through the Nether portal, we should, hold on, let's see. Okay, yeah. It looks good. This looks good. This looks promising. Now I just have to go to the coordinates of the last world, and it'll be good. Okay, here's the Nether portal. Oh, and here's our sandbox. Okay, so, yes! Oh my gosh. We have all of these illegal items now. We are back at my storage room with all my illegal items here, and we can just go ahead and put all of these in here. And this is probably the most cursed chest I've ever seen. It looks like I went in creative mode, but I did not. Not one bit. This is taking a while, but now I just have to build my museum for all these things, and I don't really know where to build it. I know what I want to do for the exam. I do know what I want to do for the museum. I don't know where to build it, is the thing. Since I have nothing to do today, I think I'm gonna flatten this whole island. Yeah, I'm gonna flatten this whole island. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, the grind never stops. Grind never stops. Let's lock in and do it. Okay, so as you can see, the whole island is flat, which is awesome. And I actually found a buried treasure while I was, digging everything out. So I'll pick that up. And before I do anything else, I'm going to break this beacon, and then we can start building our museum. Boom, there we go. We finished our museum, but technically we're not done yet. There's still a little bit more we have to do. We have to place all of our items in, and this is the fun part. So we're going to start off with a piece of bedrock and a spawner, I guess. And we'll put the bedrock here, and we'll seal it up with glass. Oh, that looks so good. And we'll put our spawner in there, and then let's see. Okay, let's take our tools next. Let's get our tools. And for the tools, I guess I'll put them in here. So we'll go with diamond sword and diamond axe. If you don't remember, these have feather falling on them. That's why they're rare. And we'll just put them there. And I'm also going to seal these in glass. And then on the other side of the hallway, we'll put our command blocks and barrier block. So we'll go with command block here. And then another one. And then we will also put our command block and barrier block there. Oh, this is crazy. And let's also seal these ones up in glass. And then in this one, we're going to put the structure block and the jigsaw block. And then we will put our full feather falling armor right here. And finally, we'll seal it up with glass. And this is the part that I don't know if it's going to work. So you guys, we're testing it at the same time. So I'm gonna try to build an end portal, and I hope this works. Because if this works, this will be crazy. All right, let's see it. There's no way. Oh my god, I didn't actually think that was gonna work. So now I just have an end portal right next to my house. Absolutely insane. And I'm gonna put my spare items into here, because I do not want to keep these in my storage room, because I will definitely end up forgetting about them and like it'll ruin my filters and stuff. So I'm gonna just leave these all in here. And you know what? We'll also put our stake here, our stake from the beta world. So let's do a quick run through of our illegal items museum. So, you know, you walk in, it's pretty nice and stuff, and then boom, you got bedrock. And then boom, you got a pig spawner. You know, you're like, oh, this can't get crazier. Boom, feather falling tools. You know, you got a little rest area, just in case you get tired of looking at these illegal items. And then this is where it gets crazy. You get command blocks and barrier block. And then you have just a chest of illegal stuff. And then you have this structure and jigsaw block and full feather falling armor and a fully lit end portal. This is crazy, guys. This might be my most insane build yet. This is so illegal. Well, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.